Cancer Institute. You've recently told me you were at Cancer Institute.
Yes,
As a common
Cancer
person.
Institute in Uganda is in a appalling situation, because when you go there and you are a leader, you curse the government you serve. I have found a situation in Uganda where if it is a security issue, or if it is a pothole in Kampala, or if it is something that has escalated and needs urgent attention, it must capture the president's eye. If it doesn't capture the president's eye, then that one will rot and will kill many people until it catches the president's eye. And that's a system that we have built in Uganda, because everybody, even if he's a minister, until the president says, why don't you do this, the minister will never do it. So the Cancer Institute, actually, before we go to Cancer Institute, when the president, for example, has been going in the regional visits, you would find the Ministry of Central Government, Works, or any other agency that has a tractor would rent that district to make sure some roads are motorable. Meaning that people have been suffering with unmotorable roads, impassable roads, but the president is going to visit somewhere. Instead of leaving it and he sees that the roads needs money, the road sector needs money, they bring all tractors from all regions, they take them to that region for them to work on those roads where the president was going past. That is a pretense that we are living in. Similarly, on the issue of the Cancer Institute, I think it would be prudent when the Minister of Health invites Mr. President to visit there, because that's when we can capture the eye and can, because today now we are talking about 8 trillion going to the when the IPF already provided. The 8 trillion is going to go to defense and security. What about health? A paltry of 3% is going to health. So meaning that if we continue working in this situation where we wait for the president first touch the button, there is no system to identify a problem and get to rectify, then people are dying. Actually, I want to tell you people, you media fellows, you need to go to Cancer Institute and see what is there. People are sleeping on the floor. It is full. You cannot get any bed. I remember there is a person from my area was taken there. She slept outside in the rain for 2 weeks until I was told that a person was about to die from there. When I went there, I did not find any single bed that was free. I found doctors, nurses are all occupied. So, I did not blame the doctors. I blamed myself.
You as MP?
As an MP.
Who sits with the minister in the same chamber?
Minister, who sits in a parliament that appropriates money to sectors to help the Ugandans. But it's what I found out again when I asked the minister was resigned. Seems to have resigned a long time ago. They just pretend. Now, the president has not known that there is such a problem, because everybody says, the cabinet has not allocated the money. Oh, when we allocated the money for health sector, the president wrote a letter to the parliament saying that was safety of the parliament. But when we asked the minister to give a statement, the minister, my friend, she only said they have enough to make the sector move. Because she said that she has a collective responsibility to defend the cabinet. Now, how do you defend the cabinet?
That was Minister Achenge's response.
Acheng, how do you defend a cabinet that causes deaths of people? If you were a health official, if you were a health profession, and you were once a director, instead of helping such a sector, actually they would better put a lawyer in that sector than putting a health profession. Because these are the people who think that it is now a privilege to be a minister. It is a favor.
A reward.
A reward. I thought that we are put in these positions to help Ugandans and to derive policies, to derive mechanisms of reverting such situations for the betterment of Ugandans. But the people are in pretense, people are dying, there is no deliberate action that you are proposing. You are there once you get what to go. Because when you look at what these people are putting in campaigns, when you look at the mega money that is being put in campaigns by the ministers, that's when you realize why they pretend to be working. That's why you will realize that they are not telling the president the truth, because they benefit from that complacence.
Someone's talking about the way money has been splashed in Kawempe by elections. Was comparing it to building a good hospital.
That one is inconsequential to Uganda. Because I want to tell you, Ugandans, we must redirect our thinking. There is something that does not meet our eye. When you go specifically to this Mulago hospital, you will appreciate.
Repeat what you have said.
When you go to Mulago hospital, you will realize that Uganda government is not in charge of its people. When you find that people have slept under veranda for a week, there are times when they put tents and people are there. At times you find somebody comes from Kanungu for an endoscopy test. You have come, you don't have where to go, they have not given you a bed, they tell you to go back and come after 2 weeks. Do you know why they are coming from there? Because the referral system is dead. If my district hospital cannot handle such an endoscopy test, they would be coming on referral for them to be worked on by a person of higher qualification. But there is nobody even to have a basic test at the district referral hospital. So that's how people are suffering, because there is nobody who is caring. And that's where I also find the president, if everything must work because you have touched the button, you are in a problem also. Because everything will be at standstill, because you have 2 eyes and you have 1 head that can see with where you are directing your head.
Actually, I think that's why they don't allow, when you go with camera or anything, they don't allow you to enter. They make sure that you don't, when you enter into Cancer Institute,
yes,
with a camera, or you pull your phone to take
they
pictures,
cannot allow
they don't allow you.
They cannot allow you when you have a camera
Hiding
and you are filming something. They cannot
sense
allow.
of protecting the privacy of patients.
Actually, I told the head of Cancer Institute, I said, why don't you bring media to expose all of this? In whose interest are you pretending over this? Because you're pretending people, every minute people die. Every minute people die. And you are a medical doctor, you are a physician working on the people without providing any remedy, because you don't have even a glove to use. That one, I thought that these people should have taken the president. They're in that situation the way it is. That's when the president could appreciate. Because we think the only problem is security. Because what is the security? Where is the why should we have a lot of security when we are insecure health-wise? Because people are dying in war in South Sudan. People are dying, but more people are dying in Uganda because of malaria, because of cancer, which is curable. So we can also invest in such sectors where our people can have good health, and then we can balance the boat.